What happens when Hollywood legend Sylvester Stallone sits down for what should be a routine promotional interview only to find himself under attack from a host who seems determined to tear him down? What you're about to witness is one of the most shocking live television moments ever captured, where a beloved action star reaches his breaking point and unleashes decades of frustration in front of millions of viewers. Before we dive into this incredible story, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what you think really triggered this explosive confrontation. The morning started like any other at the View Studios in Manhattan. Sylvester Stallone had arrived early, his usual professional demeanor intact as he prepared for what his publicist had assured him would be a friendly chat about his latest project. The 70-something-year-old actor, still maintaining the physique that made him famous, sat in the green makeup chair as assistants buzzed around him, touching up his appearance for the cameras. "Mr. Stallone, we're so excited to have you on the show today," chirped one of the production assistants. "The ladies are really looking forward to talking with you about your new film and your incredible career." Stallone nodded politely, his growly voice barely audible as he responded, "Yeah, should be good. Always happy to talk about the work." But as the minutes ticked by and showtime approached, there was an energy in the air that felt different. Joy Behar had been particularly animated during the pre-show meeting, making comments to her co-hosts that seemed loaded with an edge that hadn't been there for other guests that week. "I've got some real questions for Rocky today," she had said with a smirk that her colleagues couldn't quite read. "It's time someone asked the tough stuff instead of just letting these guys coast on their old movies." When the cameras started rolling and the familiar View theme music filled the studio, everything appeared normal. The co-hosts took their positions around the iconic table, with Joy Behar settling into her spot with what looked like a folder full of notes, far more preparation than she usually brought to celebrity interviews. "Welcome back to The View," Joy announced to the cameras, her television smile perfectly in place. "We're here with the one and only Sylvester Stallone, star of Rocky, Rambo, and countless other action films that have entertained audiences for decades. Sly, welcome to the show." Stallone leaned forward slightly, his hands clasped in front of him on the table. "Thanks for having me, Joy. Great to be here with all you ladies. So, let's talk about your new project," Joy began. But there was something in her tone that the other hosts immediately picked up on. It wasn't the warm, conversational approach she typically used with guests. "You're still making action movies at your age. Don't you think it's time to maybe step aside and let younger actors take over these roles?" The question hit the table like a cold splash of water. Even Whoopi Goldberg shifted uncomfortably in her chair, while Sarah Haynes shot a quick glance at the producers off camera. This wasn't the line of questioning they had discussed in the pre-show meeting. Stallone's expression remained composed, but those who knew him well could see the slight tightening around his